What's up, Leaky Beaches? Today we are going to be playing Things from the Flood and, reliving just your usual high school dramas, plus maybe a little sci fi on the side. We left off after having the best Jungle Mania prom that there has
I
ever been in
forgot that was our
Sweden.
theme.
That was the theme.
And everything
Uh,
was happily ever after.
nothing bad happened.
It went great.
Everybody felt good. Everyone had dates. We all left with the dates we came with.
Yes.
Technically true.
Technically true.
We haven't left yet, I
You
think
haven't
is the
left
key
yet.
here.
Does anybody want to give Sean? Do you want to give a recap, Popcorn Sean?
Sure. Yeah, I'd love to give a recap. So let's see. Birdie was electrocuting herself to stay awake, which required intervention by both Mick and Lucas. We succeeded at the cost of providing her with a near unlimited amount of pebbles, which is really a danger to mankind as we know it. So I'm sorry for everyone out there. This did come back to bite everyone in the butt in the fact that we, I think, knocked out explicitly quite a few people with our cool dance moves at the prom with our weaponized outfits. And let's see, I guess important
You
steps before
pre-gamed
that.
with a pound cake.
I was avoiding the pound cake you can drink with a straw.
Sean hates Miss Margarita for no good reason.
I'm terrified
He's
of
an
tequila.
ageist.
And okay, let's see. First of all, we did traumatize at least two people, one of which may be real, the other might not be. So Andrea tried to ask Mick to the dance and got rebuffed. And has not been seen again, so who knows what's up with that. And then Lucas was asked to the dance by Alice, who is a girl who appeared out of nowhere, no one has any recollection of, and then disappeared immediately after being rejected by screaming. So,
When you say it like that.
bets are on Banshee of some kind, but we will see where that goes exactly. And then, it's just prom is normal. We creeped on Becky. We spiked some punch.
Did I traumatize Birgit? I think I did.
You both traumatized and untraumatized Birgit, I think, at the same
Befriended
time.
her.
In a very strange way.
She was very stressed.
Yeah, and then let's see. I think it was Chris who was supposed to be Becky's date. Was seen kissing another girl when they were supposed to be called up to receive their award, and boy howdy did this set the world on fire, or at least our world on fire, because Becky's skin had a weird ripple of color changes before she ran away, and then Principal Yarnick just shut the whole shebang down before saying that it should never have ended this way. So and how could I forget Birgit's neighbor, Jonas, is mysteriously green. So you tie that all together and we have an international lizard phenomena happening here. Because guess what? Becky's Danish, and that might be the most worrying thing of all to 3 Swedish children.
We can't have foreigners turning green.
Exactly. Much less Danish foreigners.
Dangerous.
Unacceptable.
Oh, you guys have been left crouching in some alcove somewhere, right?
Yeah, behind a curtain.
I think Principal Yardick just turned the lights out. He just turned the fuse box and just boom, boom, boom. So there you are in the dark. What do you want to do?
Do I still have my lantern that I made before?
Did you bring it to the school dance?
No. But do I still have it?
It's a pocket lantern.
If it's in Rudy.
Okay, yeah, Rudy has a pocket lantern.
Okay,
That's fine.
so you go to
Birdie is
Rudy.
outside.
But yeah, that's fine. We're in a dark gym.
We either need to creep on Principal Yarnick, or try and find Becky, or creep on Jonas.
Or we could all split up and everyone picks one of them and follows them.
I don't want to do that.
Let's follow Yarnick.
Yeah, I think we should break into Yarnick's office.
I don't think we follow him. I think we
Ooh.
should break into his office. That's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Great. Yeah, we'll say he did not go into his office. You know, you see him like get in his beat up sedan and he peels out the parking lot. Foot to the
Tires
gas.
screeching, yeah.
Tires screeching,
Suspicious.
duct taped parts of car rattling. And
Man.
the coast is clear.
Does he drive a green car?
No. It's brown. It's boring brown. It's like the
Lizards can be brown.
Lizards can be
We're
brown.
onto him.
Yarnick might not be a lizard, though. He could just be a lizard
You're gonna have to
conspirator.
pull off his face and find out. If he
Don't
is a
tempt me.
lizard. So you are in the gym. Yes, Logan.
Can we flashback to when I was a hall monitor and had keys to the school?
No.
We're already inside the school.
You're already
Yeah, but to
inside
the
school.
office.
I can pick any lock.
You can get.
Can you?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Remember when she played Blades in the Dark and
Yeah.
she could pick any lock? That applies.
Remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you guys sneaking through the school? Are you just strolling on down because you're pretty sure no one's there? Or what?
We're allowed to be here. It's our school and it's prom night.
Okay, cool.
And I'm clacking about. I can't hide.
You cannot
I don't
hide
think we're
in this
hiding.
town.
Do we want to get that flashlight from Rudy first?
No. Dark
Can
is
we?
under the cover of night. We will break into.
We
this
know our way
office.
through this school like the back of our hand. Okay.
Perfect.
We might just need to turn on the principal's light.
Yeah.
Okay. Off we go then to the office.
You can get there without rolling, I'll say, but to get in, somebody will have to roll.
Okay, is it Tinker? I think is picking locks.
It is, yeah. Oh my god!
She is. How? Oh my god!
There aren't even that many
mean?
options for Tinker.
There aren't. You can just take a +1 for lock-related abilities
thank
later
you.
on.
Jesus, wow! You just like give it a little shaky shake, and it just clicks open. You don't even pick the lock.
I'm just like, oh wait, I've done this before. You can like
jiggle it a couple times.
It's like a turning turn combination.
Yeah. That's you literally transmute the type of lock on the door.
Your hand goes through. Okay, you can do it quickly, quietly, show off. You
Is
won't
it
have to
illegal?
roll. It is not illegal.
I'm gonna show off.
Okay. Cool.
It's
How are
dark.
you
I
going to show
can't see
off?
you.
By just not even looking. I'm just gonna. I go, ta-da!
And then you like blow on your hand, like.
When the door just sort of ekes open after you blow.
And then
Alright,
What
There you
was
go.
I taking around? Pliers? Do you remember what that got stuck to Alex?
the wrench.
Oh, I take my wrench and I go, ha!
And then you hear the
Lucas,
echoing
like-
school hallways go, huh, huh.
Takes the wrench away from you slowly
No!
and is like, I think
Lucas,
I'm
this
gonna
is my
hold on.
safety wrench.
Because you can't
I
just
think
take people's safety
Your
wrenches.
safety wrench makes everyone else more in danger.
Yes, that is why it's a safety wrench for me.
It's like your hockey stick. She's allowed to have a safety wrench.
Don't take my safety wrench, Lucas, unless you're gonna help me figure out what's wrong with Alex.
Of course I would help you figure out what's wrong with Alex. I just think we can't go around throwing wrenches at people, seeing if they stick. Which is why I don't trust you with a wrench. Because that sounds like your sort of scientific inquiry.
I think that could work. It's bound to work eventually.
See, Birdie is on board, Lucas. I don't understand why you're so against it.
Birdie had attached an electric collar to their neck and was shocking themselves every
Well,
5 minutes in an
Trial and
effort.
error. As in, if you make an error, you're going to be on trial because you've assaulted somebody with a wrench.
If anyone's going to be assaulting people with a wrench, it's Mick over here.
That's what I'm saying. She's just going to trial and error it.
Okay,
Like
you get to
this, and I
keep the
smack
wrench,
Birdie.
but you may.
It
It cracks on
plate
one of her
armor.
Okay. Fine, you can keep the wrench, but let's see if we can find anything on Yarnik's computer.
Okay, I'm gonna put the wrench back in my bag.
Are you gonna turn on the light? Can you see the office, or are you gonna do this in the dark?
I would like to, before we turn on the light, are there blinds?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to close the blinds, and then we can turn on the light.
But we leave the lights off, and I light some candles, and I do a seance while you look through the computer.
That sounds great.
Do you have candles in your dress?
I always have candles on me. I have it. My earrings are
A
just two
little, like,
little
tea
tea lights.
Alright, I was like, tell me where they are. Alright, unhook your earrings.
It's the
Portable
saddest
tea
seance
lights.
you've ever seen. It's just two little tea lights in a dark principal's office.
That's something, I guess.
Perfect. Okay. Who's going first?
Birdie can go first.
Oh, I was going to say the computer has a higher chance of success.
No,
so
but
you
that's
can go
why
first.
this is more fun.
Okay, I'm going to attempt a seance and try and understand the bad and dangerous vibes that I'm getting from this room and Principal Yarnik. He spends a lot of time here. He leaves a lot of his secrets about. And I want to specifically bar the spirit what's her face from coming into this seance. You're the person who asked out Lucas.
Oh, Alice. Yeah, you're muted, sir.
He's my
Alice.
date, not yours, Alice. Don't show up.
Okay. So the main intent is to bar Alice, or the main intent is to
is to discern anything bad that has happened in this office in
Okay.
relation to Yarnik.
Okay. If you get bonuses, Alice will be blocked. Since you're going for like 2 things here.
I want Alice to show up, so I'm not gonna
Okay,
choose
okay.
that.
Alright. And you said you're investigating?
Investigate or empathize. I think either would work. Empathizing with like the room. Or investigating the room.
Yeah, infamously empathetic, those rooms.
I think the questions will work better for investigate, just because is she lying to me? What will she do for the room? doesn't
Who is
make
she?
things easy. Who is
Who
she?
is she?
I'm
Are you
gonna
gonna use
whip
your
out my
tarot cards?
oracle. Yeah, I'm gonna whip
Yeah.
out my oracle cards.
Bring out those oracle cards.
Also, I
Where
just
were
want to make
those in
it.
your dress?
It had pockets.
It had
I have
pockets.
pockets. I
You have
put more
pockets?
rocks in the pockets.
I don't know how big the oracle cards are and how big the pockets are.
I don't either. Okay.
Oh my gosh, look at
Looky
that.
there! You get to ask me some questiones. Is
What
it illegal?
has happened here?
Okay, so I'm gonna say well, ask both of your questions, and I'll tell you
I get
how.
3 questions.
Yeah,
What
let's
has
do 3
happened
questions.
here? What is hidden here and where is it?
Mm,
And how can I get into his computer? Password protection.
got it. What has happened here? What's hidden here? How can I get into his computer? That's a question for sure. Okay. So, you just basically get like a sped up download of like just footage of Yarnik like walking in and out of his office for like the last, we'll say like you get like
Oh,
worth of
jeez.
a
Okay.
week's worth of like energetic residue. You don't
Mhm.
see
Yeah, yeah.
too much farther beyond that.
Energetic residue.
Yeah. So you see, usual stuff, boring principal walking in, walking out, during the day. And then at night, you just notice that he's been staying late every night. And you notice that he has been getting a bunch of calls at night. He's not just like tip tapping away at his computer. He's been like doing some sort of business, um, fielding calls, whatever it is. And you can tell that this 100% stresses him out. After every call, he like just looks worse and worse. And like over the course of the week, he looks more and more like red eyed and haggard and just eaten up on the inside. Um, so that's kind of like your like really quick play by play
Mhm.
fast forward through the week. And then I'll say what's hidden here.
And where
You
is it? Is
and
one
where is
question.
it is all one question. You can see that he has a locked drawer in like the like underneath one of those kind of like secret
Ugh, where are we
compartments.
ever gonna find someone to pick a lock?
I don't know. And then
Break it.
his password
Mhm.
will say
Danish lizards, 1998.
Becky with the
Lizard
good
Lover
skills.
1995.
Yuck.
um he's just his password is just someone's name. It's not anyone's name you recognize, but that name is going to be E as in dot as in someone's initial and then Cox, COX.
Oh.
A creeper.
Yeah.
We've got E Cox, we've got P Live or PF Live. We've got all these.
JK Rowling. uh yeah, there you go.
Perfect. Okay. I imagine this takes a while, and as you're trying to get into his computer, you get to the password, and then you can't figure it out, and then I'm like, try E Cox.
Ecox?
E period Cox, and then I
E
blow off the tea
period
lights.
Cox. Type that in. Enter. Does it-
Download from the mainframe.
It works. You're now into the computer.
Wow.
The 90's computer.
Can
Yeah.
I investigate his computer? Is that program
Sure.
or calculate or where's my book?
Let's see. Calculate is to know how technical objects work and how to use them. Robots, machines, magnet ships, alarm clock.
Not that one.
You could
You can
program,
manipulate. with
manipulate, and create
program.
computer programs, electronic devices. Tinker is for mechanical things and programs for electrical things.
Okay, I'll program this computer.
Okay. What is your goal?
My goal is to find documents that have been hidden.
Just check the trash.
Find those invisible folders.
Oh my gosh. I'd like to get new or unexpected information, please.
Okay. New or unexpected information, please. You find everyone's grades. That's great.
Let's just fix a couple of those real quick.
Yeah.
You also notice that there are a lot of people who are unexpectedly not coming to school. Jonas, one of them. I would say by a lot like 10, which you're a small school, so
Yeah.
that's noticeable. And that he has, you don't find the files, but you can see like in his email, 90's email browser, whatever that would be, that somebody from Crafticore is like in his contacts.
What's
Okay.
his connection to Crafticore? Do we think Yarnik's on our side, actually? Is he being blackmailed by Crafticore?
Maybe. That'd be interesting.
Let's check that locked drawer. Maybe that has the
Okay,
evidence.
no problem. Let me pick that up. For ya.
Pick that up.
With my bonus.
Get that bonus, girl! Woohoo! One success. How do you want to do it?
How do I want to do it?
Oh, I guess you
I
just
don't
get to
get
do
to
it.
choose. I just
You
get to
just
do
get to
it.
do it. You just get to do it. I'm used to having questions with getting one success. So you open the drawer.
This one's harder. I have to get my lockpicks out.
It's like a little,
Your wrench.
it's just kind of.
Oh yeah, I get my lockpicks out, and then the final blow, I pull out my wrench. I look at Lucas, and I smack it, and it falls off.
Lucas is just like, I could have done that.
You open it up, and you see that there's just empty vials.
He's most assuredly not on our side.
Most assuredly.
What?
Has ever come in a vial.
They're kind of in like a hermetically sealed box, but empty.
Oh my gosh,
Open
we
the
have to
box,
steal a vial.
Oh, for
empty
sure.
vials.
Are they all empty or is there a full one?
They're all empty.
Do any of them have residue, though?
You would have to roll.
Ooh, let's not do this here. Let's go to our secret lab, which is in Birgit's closet.
It's her home photo developing labs.
AKA our secret lab.
Okay.
Or we could, I guess that's probably a chemistry lab in the school.
We should probably leave the school.
Why?
Are you taking the vials with you? Are you taking all of the vials? Some of the vials?
No,
Oh,
we
I
definitely
think
don't want to
here we
take
go.
all of
I
them.
think we should take them all, and then we should forge a note that seems like it's from Crafticore that basically says like, "You fucked up. You have one more chance. Meet us here," and then we get 'em.
No, I don't like this idea, Mick. I don't like that at all.
I think it's a good starting point. We gotta work out that last little bit though, because then what happens when he shows up and it's us?
We can't kill our principal.
We're not gonna. I didn't say kill. I said get. We get him. I hold up my wrench.
menacingly.
As you guys are in this
Oh,
office
no.
debating what to do, you just begin to hear whispers in your ear. Not the good guy. Here, the creepiest of ASMR. Kind of just
Birdie, we're
moving
not
from
doing
ear
another
to ear.
seance. Stop.
I'm not doing that one.
What do you mean you're not doing that one? You have to be doing that one. You're the only one who does this kind of stuff.
Yeah, but sometimes it just happens. I can't be held criminally responsible for everything the spirits do. That's not fair.
It doesn't just happen.
The lights flicker, and you hear footsteps.
Wait, the lights were off. They flickered on.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot the lights were off. I'm just like, Mick, give me your wrench right now.
No, you had your hockey stick. I need my wrench.
We just came from prom.
Okay.
Lucas,
I
go
pull
get it.
out
I'm
a
gonna-
slightly smaller wrench out of my tool bag.
Like, okay, you guys do that, and I'm gonna, as they walk forward, I'm gonna take all of the vials and hide them in my pockets where they won't be noticed because they'll clink around on the rocks, but it could just be other rocks clinking around.
Yeah,
It definitely
Lucas, like,
won't break on the
just
rocks
like-
either.
And
Hermetically
he's like
sealed.
creeping towards the door, which I'm assuming we closed after us, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Or we
wouldn't
changed the
just leave that
combination.
open. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's a twisty lock instead of a key lock. So, and he's like by the door, ready in case anyone breaks through. It's like, figure out a way out of here.
Their windows?
Yeah, you pulled the blinds. Roll a d6 to see if they're big windows or little windows.
This is the principal's office. He's got the nice windows.
Is he on the first floor or is he on the second floor?
The D6
What?
determines the floor.
Principal's office is on the second
We're on the
floor.
6th floor of this building. What? That has to be good.
I hadn't decided what everything meant yet. All right, you guys get to decide. Where do these windows go? And are they big enough for you guys to get out of?
I think they're big enough. I don't think they're easy to get out of.
Yeah.
They're big enough and they go directly onto Rudy.
Okay.
I always
No.
park directly outside
Direct-
the principal's office.
Say hey on your way. to
Your
school.
favorite parking spot.
Rev the engine just for him.
Cool. Yeah. You hear the footsteps there, but you don't hear them anymore.
Do we
Well,
hear
now we
the
gotta go get
whispering
them.
still?
You know, occasionally. It's not like a constant, like, it's kind of like something from the other room kind of phasing in and then phasing out. It's not like,
Lucas, open the door.
What?
Look and see
No!
who it is.
I'm not opening the door.
Yeah, open the
I don't
door.
want to see who it is.
Lucas, pour salt on the ground before you do that.
it is
I don't
quite
have salt.
cold.
Why don't you have salt?
Make it listen.
Can I empathize with whatever's happening?
Yeah.
I assume it's a spirit of some sort.
You gotta roll?
Do I have time to use tarot cards?
You're gonna use the speed tarot. I would say you don't have time to use the tarot cards if you want to like catch it unaware, or if you're trying to do it fast.
That is fine.
Whoa.
Yay! 2 successes. Let's
Hey.
see.
What does she want? What will she do? And how can I make her do something?
Okay, so you know that it's not a spirit.
Oh, shit. Okay, let's get out of here.
You can't make it do anything. And it's really not like aware of you. It's just kind of
Well, that was
like
the worst answer I could have gotten. Get out of here.
Every single one of those answers was worse in a different sort of way.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I open this window? Is it an openable window?
sure.
'Kay.
Are you trying to do it in a particularly stealthy way?
No.
Okay. Then I'd open it as per usual. Logan, what?
Did we have dinner before prom?
Yes,
Yeah.
we went to the burger place.
Okay. I am going to take the receipt that I still have because I recycle everything, and the burger stand
Yes.
doesn't recycle, so I take my trash with me. And I'm going to just scribble down 2 days from now's date and 407, and I'm gonna put it in the drawer that we took that stuff out of and close it.
407?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Do you guys let that happen?
Yeah,
They
I
were
don't see it.
distracted by
yeah,
that
I'm
one
opening
thing.
the window.
Watching the door like a hawk.
Okay, cool. Great. You get that window open, you hear the footsteps stops, but it's cold. Birdie doesn't know what the heckity heck is going on, but it ain't no spirit.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Lucas, come on.
Okay. You go first.
Give me my wrench back.
No! I'm using it to defend us.
You're gonna climb out that window.
Okay, fine.
Sounds like a fucking avalanche.
I imagine it's like you pull one string and all the rocks just shed off of me.
Are you gonna leave them as evidence in the room?
No, they're still on me. That was a
Okay. We vamonos out of this office.
Ramenos. And close the window behind.
Cool. Get out of there. Are you going to Rudy? What you doing?
Yes.
You going to after prom?
Yes.
Nope.
That's been canceled. Okay,
Gonna
cool.
go visit Jonas.
Jonas.
It is like 11:30 at night. It is late at night. Just
prom night. No one
FYI.
else had plans.
He doesn't have parents. We
No
already
parents.
established this in the fiction. He ate them.
He ate his parents and he's living holed up in his house. Okay. Where you're gonna go see Jonas.
No, we're gonna drive
No,
to
we don't have
Birgit's
to.
house.
Which is whose neighbor is Jonas.
Yeah.
Whose neighbor is Jonas.
Sounds
Okay.
great.
Mhm.
Great. You're gonna have to roll move.
No problem. Vroom vroom.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. Yay!
Terrifyingly low amount of dice.
I know. Like, don't worry, I'll have the car. Puts one in move.
It was a bold choice, but we respect it. Cool.
On the way, Lucas, do you have any I don't know. Never mind. You wouldn't give me that anyway. Could you give me one of those like pregame pep talks? I'm feeling a little tired.
Pre-game pep talk?
I need perked up.
I guess. The wind screaming
You look
between
at
us is
Birdie. You look
yell
at
over to
Birdie,
you.
and they do look a little tired. Just a
Big
lot of
dark
psychic
circles.
energy.
And I've been carrying around 50 pounds of rocks all night.
That was just weight training for your yoga experience. Like, I mean, that doesn't count. Okay, yes. Lucas will be like, okay, well, I need to practice my team speeches anyways. So here you go. This is what you get. And he will attempt to lead Birdie. Succeeds. Do I need more than one success? I don't think so.
No.
Do you have
Okay.
any? You don't.
No.
So no.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. It works.
Well, that was surprisingly good, and I don't even play or know anything about hockey.
That's the power of sports, Birdie. See what you're missing out on?
Hmm.
It transcends barriers and
I
boundaries.
think you should make it a little bit shorter, though. Like 5 minutes is a little too long for a pep talk.
He does it for the entire time that you were on our way to Burkins.
Like, I think you could just cut out a lot of that.
Pulls up historical Swedish hockey references. The great hockey wars of 1522.
You
When
decide
the
that part of
Vikings
your speech
invited-
isn't good enough, so you restart it and reword it.
I only get a third of the way through, actually. That wasn't even the full speech.
Oh,
So
it's great.
just as he's finishing his Invictus hockey speech, y'all pull up to Burkett's house. Beep beep. What you gonna do?
I don't meet Birgit's house.
Why are we at Birgit's house?
You said you wanted to come here. She has our secret laboratory.
She has our. We don't.
Birdie's
She has a photo lab.
What do
Yeah, I mean, she has
photos
some
use
chemicals.
except chemicals? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. You
Do
know,
any of us know how to use chemicals?
Birgit does.
I'm a really good student. I could figure it out, maybe.
I believe in you, but I also don't believe in you, so don't.
Does anyone have... Now, Lucas, I need you to not freak out when I ask this question. Does anyone have a
I'm already freaking out.
a small animal that they're not too emotionally attached to?
How dare you!
You would think
I will
Birgit has
not
a
involve any
hamster?
small animals in this fiasco. There are already enough lizards involved.
She might have had a dog.
Too big. Look at the amount of residue we have on these files, and I take out all of these files. It's enough for like a rat, maybe. We're looking at maybe a hamster.
Files?
What do you mean? I took them.
You know a lady with
Why
a
did you take all of them?
caterpillar track bunny.
Oh yeah.
Wait, we
Oh,
know
that
what?
should be put out of its misery, but I don't want to go back there.
Wait, we know what? With
A
what?
lady with a caterpillar track bunny.
Also, I never want to see that lady again.
What? I don't know what we're talking about. We know
Yes,
someone with
you
a chihuahua, though.
Do
Oh, we
live.
No, I refuse.
Our
Tequila,
rival.
tequila.
Tequila terrorized Meatball at one point, and Lucas has never forgiven Tequila. I will make one exception for Tequila.
Okay, well, as you guys are whispering furiously to each other outside of Birgit's house, you can see the lights were on, like Birgit's home, but now they're like turning them, like whoever's there is like turning them off.
You don't get to go to bed, Birgit.
Okay, Birdie, here's what you're going to
Yeah.
do. You're going to take these files.
Okay.
You're going to go knock
Yeah.
on the door. You're going to say, I need to talk to Birgit. You're going to get Birgit to tell you how to get all the liquid out of these files. Maybe she has solvent. I don't know. Maybe I just see what she thinks. You're going to
Wait,
get
she's
her.
your best friend. You should go talk
no,
to
no,
her.
No. You're going to do this
Why?
because I believe in you.
Birgit doesn't like me.
It doesn't matter if she likes you because I'm telling you to do something and I'm going to lead you.
Your lead bad.
Sure, lead me. I'm gonna go talk to Birgit. I'm gonna go get some vials.
You're going to
No, I
bring
have the
back all
vials.
of the liquid back.
I'm
That's the goal.
gonna bring back. I'm gonna take a photo of the vials.
No. Oh my god!
What?
Okay, Birgit and I are gonna go to her industrial
That was
solvent factory in her basement.
that was not what the role was for, but we'll find out what's in that closet that we can do the things we want it to do.
That is a 6 dice bonus on lead, so. Wow.
Hey, well, with that,
I just think Birgit is a little micked out tonight. So you're gonna do
Yeah.
this.
do we think?
Understatement of the century.
Do we think contact or charm? If I want Birgit to help me take whatever's in these vials out of the vials.
Charm. I think contact is more about like finding them.
Yeah, I think charm.
I mean, here, contact, if you get a bonus effect, they have all the right tools with them.
Hmm.
So that would be the bonus. But charm, you basically get
More
her
options to
on her side. Yeah, she's like
yeah.
on your side more.
I'll charm Birgit. She's making so many friends tonight.
She is.
She's already friends with me.
How you doing this? Are you going to the door? Are you going to her window? Are
Pebbles
you
to
Take
her
part of my
window.
dress and throw a rock at her window.
How do you know which one's her window?
We were in her room.
I know which one's her window, probably, yeah.
You know it. Okay, cool. So you throw a pebble. Doesn't work. First time, you're gonna have to throw a few.
I have 50 pounds of pebbles, Birgit, who are coming to this window.
You throw like 5, and
Okay.
Birgit opens the window. What? What? What are
Birgit.
you guys doing?
Birgit, don't look at them. It's just you and me right here. Right now. I have something important to ask
Birdie?
you. I know we are not the best of friends.
She's
I
like
don't.
putting on her glasses.
I don't know if we've ever even really talked. You helped us that one time with the pictures, and we definitely told
Don't
you the
talk about
truth.
that.
Okay, yeah, I'm not talking about that. You brought it up. Don't bring that up. Anyway, I have something really important I want to tell you. I found these vials, and I need your look what happened. And I can tell that you're having a really hard time, and I want you to know that it's okay that you're having a hard time. There's probably someone that can help you with that.
Cool. Roll charm.
I'm gonna dump all 6 of those dice
Go
into
for it.
this.
So charming.
Only
You needed 'em.
2.
Mhm.
Okay, identify what you want her to do.
I get to pick one of these bonus.
Yeah,
You
you
two
get
could
one.
form a lasting relationship with Birgit.
Do I want a lasting relationship with Birgit?
She keeps believing you might be useful, or she will take risks
Yeah,
to help
taking
you.
risks
Yeah.
to help you sounds
She
good.
will take risks to help me.
Okay.
So
Right.
if she doesn't have the stuff, then you can come with us to go get it, Birgit.
Cool. Gosh. Roll a d6.
What?
3.
No, she does not have the stuff. But she knows how to do what you're asking for.
I'm gonna ask you to take a big risk. Do you have a small animal?
She's like, "Wait, Birdie, before
Birdie,
we
ow.
talk about small animals, Miss Tollefson just has she's a chem teacher.
Oh, I forgot about that. She is a chem
Why
teacher.
are you asking me?
Who's
Just
Miss
get it.
Tollefson?
Is
Ask
that
She's
a homeroom
Birgit.
teacher?
The chem teacher on the volleyball coach and the homeroom teacher. is
I
Miss
forgot about her
Thomas.
completely.
She's like, "Aren't you in Miss Tollefson's class? You could get that from her easy. I don't
Yeah.
have that here, but
Yeah,
I can help you with your science project."
yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, thanks, Birgit. I think that's all we needed to know.
Is today a Friday or do we have school tomorrow?
I think it's a Friday. I don't think you would have a dance on a weekday.
Okay,
Probably
Birgit,
not.
the risk I'm gonna ask is come to the school tomorrow morning with us for homeroom on Saturday. It's a new program we're trying out.
Birgit's like just too tired and emotionally whelmed. She like thinks school is happening tomorrow. She's just like, "Okay, I'll meet you at school tomorrow. Fine, bye. You're a responsible honor student. I'll trust you."
Mhm, yeah. Also, don't tell anyone about this, and if they turn a color that's not their normal color,
Run.
run.
She's like, "Oh yeah, Jonas isn't home anymore," and then she shuts the window and goes
Where
nuts.
did he go? Lucas is like looking around and he's like, "Oh, what do you mean he's not home? He was contained."
I love this game.
Well, I think that went really well. I think Logan and I are really forming a relationship.
Yeah. Okay, I think we need to go home. It is late. And I don't know what else we're gonna do tonight. Unless we want to break into the school again and figure out what that creepy thing walking around is. And I don't want to do that. Which,
We could go find Becky.
how are we gonna find Becky?
We're on a moped. She's on foot. On all 4 of her lizard feet. We can catch up to her.
She's Danish. You don't know what they're capable of.
They're
I know what
infamously good
Rudy's
sprinters.
capable of.
Cross country running and the Danes go hand in hand.
We don't know where she went. I don't know where her house is. If she even has a house.
He has a heat lamp we could go check under.
I've wandered over to Jonas's house.
Okay. Are you
Are you
sneaking?
into Jonas's house?
No, I'm not sneaking.
Okay. What are you
Jonas
trying
have
to do?
parents.
Yeah, Jonas has parents. Birgit said that she saw Jonas and then the curtains were closed in the future. So I want to find the window with the curtains closed that she was talking about.
Okay. I mean, you could make a guess,
Sure.
but I would say they're probably all closed because it's nighttime.
And then can I open this window?
Sure. What you gonna roll?
You're not even going to throw a pebble? A courtesy pebble?
No, no
Hey,
courtesy pebble.
What are you doing?
It's fine. Just stay there.
No,
All right, roll
what
a
are you
d6. Okay.
doing?
Just give me a
You
second.
doing it? You succeed.
Oh,
It
there
is what used to be Jonas's room.
Used to be?
He's not in it anymore.
one? Alright, I want to do it quietly
Okay, perfect.
as my bonus. Okay.
There is a car in the driveway, so you can assume somebody home. It ain't no Jonas.
Then I'm going to reach in and I'm going to pull the curtains aside and look.
Nothing. You see an
Dark.
empty mail room.
Empty mail room. Where did he
A
get all
room
of these?
for a mail.
All these
Who's sending him these letters?
Crafty core strikes again.
Yeah. So yeah, it just looks like a normal teen room at first glance. What
But
are you looking
green.
for something in particular? Signs of green, scales.
Shedding.
Okay, after I peek, I'm going to close it. And then I'm going to turn around. I'm going to back into this window. Like, Birdie! Birdie,
What?
come on.
What is it?
Get in here.
Get in here. You're out here.
Yeah, you have to go in the window.
What?
Dude, you're like,
What are we doing in there? I can't. You can't just woo over everything. That's not how it works. There has to be significant spiritual energy in this
Why
place
are
where
we
the ley
breaking
lines
and
overlap,
entering?
or else nothing's gonna happen.
Oh, we haven't entered yet now, have we, Lucas?
Yet? You just asked Birdie to.
As you're in this room, you hear someone crying upstairs.
We're in the room, and they're crying upstairs.
No, through
Yeah,
the
or
window we can hear.
Through the window, you can hear that like somebody upstairs is crying. Whoever it is whose car is home is crying.
Look,
Lucas.
there's somebody crying.
Lucas. Okay, Lucas, this is what you're gonna do. I'm gonna lead you. You're gonna go to the door. You're gonna ring the doorbell. His mom is gonna answer. She's crying right now. I can tell that's what's gonna happen. And then you say, "Hi, I'm Jonas. Is that his name? I'm Jonas's friend, and I'm really worried about him. It looks like are you crying? Is there something you want to talk about?" And then you are a shoulder for her, a big, broad shoulder for her to cry on. And this is the beginning of when she tells you everything about Jonas.
For this.
Okay, and while you're doing that, we're ransacking this room.
Fine. If we get caught, it's on
Also, I'm
YouTube.
definitely not leading you because it would fail miserably.
You're
Why
not
would you
leading me?
fail?
I thought your lead was good.
And no, it's not.
How many do you have?
I have 5.
That's what I rolled.
But I'm not exhausted. Okay, I'll lead you. Sure, yeah. Sure, yeah.
Oh, now I'm scared. Because if you lead and fail, we both take a condition.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
He walks away and I go, and that's how you give a pet talk. Let's get into it.
Okay.
Do you guys know anything about Jonas?
No.
No, I know nothing about Jonas.
Okay, perfect.
Do I know anything about Jonas? I mean, is he on the hockey team? Then the answer is no.
You know one thing, then you know he doesn't play hockey.
He doesn't play hockey. But I'm a team player and a team captain, and I
Wait.
look out for this whole school.
If we look through the windows, does he have like posters on the wall?
Yeah, I mean it's dark, so you can't really see what the posters are, but he does have
Flashlight.
posters.
Rudy.
Oh, okay. I run back to Rudy and I get my lantern.
Okay.
You can see he's into science nerd. He's got like some like
Science.
engineering.
Okay, I tell you some big science words to say. Say you're like the captain. Just talk about like hockey, but instead of hockey,
Got,
just
like, the
replace it with
mathletes.
science words. Yeah. Say you're the mathletes captain.
What are mathletes?
You don't have to know what it is. You just have to say it.
Okay.
Instead of getting
the
a goal,
question
you
is,
solve an equation.
use contact or charm for this
Ooh.
role. Which one's better?
I think
They're both good for me.
You want to form
Charm
a lasting
makes-
relationship with Jonas's mom.
I want her to be infatuated with me, actually.
You don't know who's crying upstairs.
I
It
know,
could
that's
not
the problem,
be.
which is why if I use contact, I can maybe use that as an attempt to
Doesn't matter if it's
convince
his
the
mom or his dad, infatuate them away. It's Pride Month.
Everybody in love with Lucas Month.
You know it. The thing is, the contact knows something important. Is one of the contact.
Yes.
Mm,
Which I think is
It's
probably
exactly what we want, more or less. Okay, I'll contact
Cool.
this person who's crying by ringing on the doorbell. Let me roll that. I will use all of those bonus dice. Oh, only one success.
Okay.
That sucks.
You successfully contact the people inside this house, and by people I mean person.
Can you re-roll that?
Do you want me to re-roll
no, it's
that?
well, that is a lot of dice.
That's a lot of dice.
I don't think it's. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it.
They know something important, or they come to the door.
Yeah, but if they come to the door,
Then
Ooh,
we
then
can
we can
find
get
the
'em.
important. Oh, then we can get them. That's true.
we can get them. You know what? I'll check a condition. That's more fun. Let's say I'm scared. Oh my god.
You don't do you check it before or after you roll?
After.
So you get one more.
That's not gonna save me. Oh, it
Oh
did.
my gosh.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
A
You
contact.
ring that
Ding,
doorbell.
ding. As
And you
nicely
hear-
as possible.
Back down, abort. No.
I hear. What?
you
I'm
hear,
sorry.
shuffling, and then open the door.
Oh, the door was
open.
going.
Yeah, the door was. And you see that there's a grandpa just sniffling into his handkerchief.
Seduce that grandpa.
Nope. Change tactics. Change the tactics.
And he says, "Oh, this is how can I help you, young man? This is an awful late at night to be knocking on
Hello,
someone's
sir.
door."
I'm sorry to bother you so late, but are you Jonas's grandfather?
Hey, Dad, butter him up.
Yes.
I go to school with Jonas, and we're real good friends on the mathalon team, and and we're
Are you? And he
worried
grabs
about
your
him.
hands, and he's like, "Do you know where Jonas is?"
Well, I was gonna ask you that, sir, because we're math nerds together. Do you know anything that's happened to him? We're trying to see what's going on.
And what's your charm you're using? He knows something important. Is
He
that the
knows
best?
something important.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's probably the best one.
he's just snuffling, and he's saying, ever since his mom died, and my daughter was a single mother, and we've just been trying to make do. And then he's hid in his room. I haven't seen him, and then but I heard him talking on the phone about some black hole. I don't know. Do you know what that is?
Well, we were in the mathalon. We were researching black holes, but that's great. Thanks for letting me know, sir.
He's like, "What's your name again, son? I can tell you're a good kid." And he's like patting you on the back, and he's like, "Oh, you're really built well these days."
All those equations.
Built different.
The mathalon,
Born
we train
fed.
both blades and broad at the same time. We do equations while running.
Math Olympics.
Math
Okay, are you
Olympics.
leaving this sobbing grandpa
No,
to
I
sob
have
by
to
himself?
distract him for as long as possible.
All
I
right.
guess, depending on what my two rogues are doing
Intrepid
over there.
rogues. What are y'all doing while you hear this grandpa's literal sob
It sounds
story?
like it's going well.
Oh yeah.
You know, old people, they can talk forever. I say we got
Forever.
about 35 minutes.
Okay. Climb in this window. Boop, boop, boop.
Good thing you
Okay.
left it unlocked.
Yeah, he did leave it unlocked.
We have a low crime rate. Good thing.
You're in the room. You see the math posters. You see just normal teen boy stuff.
Does he have a computer?
Birdie. No.
Does he have any letters?
He has an advanced calculator that's locked. An AP calculator.
Yeah, no. Now that you mention it, he does. No. You can see that he has a desk with scrap paper, maybe some notebooks. You could look over there and see what you can see. CC.
Can
Howdy.
I
Oh, go ahead.
comprehend this room and have the ability to find the right piece of information?
I would say that's a stretch of comprehend.
Can you
I
not
think you would have to
investigate?
I
investigate.
just want
Yeah.
it to be known. Investigate is my best role, so I'm trying to use
I
other things, and you
know.
guys keep
I
bringing me
know.
back to my best one.
Well, it's not that
It's
we don't want you
the
to
most
succeed.
versatile.
It is
I
the
brought
I mean,
you in here to investigate for me because I can't.
comprehend is just kind of a throwaway.
We need
skill.
all the help we can get.
Mhm.
We've got lizards, we've got black holes, we've got Danish people.
We've got some weird, not
Okay, let's
spirit.
turn this room
International
over.
lizard Danish black holes. But I mean, that is a catastrophe.
Truly.
Yay! Ask your
Okay.
questions.
What is hidden here, and where is it?
Mhm.
And what has happened here?
You get one more.
Oh,
too.
oh my God! I always get one more. Okay, and then
Do threats, maybe. Threats would be
yeah,
interesting.
what threat can I perceive here?
There's not really a threat to you guys. But maybe you can tell that like Jonas was feeling really bad. Like
He was doing some like poetry, and I read it. I take it
He's
out of his
feeling
trash
green.
can.
he was feeling the worst kind of green, like real low. What is hidden here and where is it? You maybe find like in addition to the journal to like the poetry, you find something that's like need to find the black hole, you know, like kind of like journal entry of just like I don't know why this is happening. Need to find the black hole. They'll have the answers. So it's
Is black hole capitalized or lowercase?
yeah, like capital B, capital H, black hole. And what was the last one?
What did I say? What threats? What's hidden here? Where is it? And what has happened here?
Okay.
Specifically, where did he go? Like, what was he here and then he left to go somewhere, or
Yes. Yes. So you can tell that he like his mom died and so he was feeling that like you could feel the psychic energy of like
did his
that
mom like die today?
recently, yeah. Like
Oh,
in like the last week like he's been out of school cuz his mom died. And then on top of that something happened that made him hide in his room for a few days and then leave to find the black hole.
Does he have two moms?
I think
No.
he's a single mom.
mother.
Oh,
Single
single
mom.
mother.
Good thing she's a single mom, so that now that she's dead, she doesn't have to have her wedding vows renewed because she's dead. And that's not something dead moms do. Okay, let's go. We got to find this black hole.
Apparently.
Okay, we go back outside and I toss a pebble at Lucas and
He's still talking to Lucas. And then he was just such a good boy. He was always so good at math.
And then on his 7th birthday,
And his 7th birthday, he whittled me a snake out of wood, and it was the best darn snake I'd ever
throw another pebble. Let's go.
Okay, Mr. Jonas's grandpa, thanks for telling me. I'll be sure to. We've got the whole school looking, at least the whole math lawn team looking, and we'll be
Definitely at the forefront of the school's mind. Nothing else important.
we will be sure to tell you if we find anything out. Okay, thank you. Bye. I like shove him away.
Okay, I'll look out for you now.
Slam the door.
Cool.
All
Okay.
right, this is great.
What
This
did
is
you
great.
find?
We need to find the black hole.
Capital B, capital H, black hole.
Capital B, capital H, black hole.
I mean, okay. What does that mean?
No idea. What did his dad tell you? Or what did his grandpa tell you?
Nothing important. Oh, he was talking to the phone on someone about the black hole.
Oh, well, let's just go into his room We go into his house and hit redial, call back. Hello, is this the black hole?
It's true, they
Yes,
didn't have cell phones.
we're
So.
NASA. We have some questions for you.
NASA, we're NASA, Swedish NASA.
NASA.
The Swedish North American Space Agency.
The snazziest of space
I
agencies.
couldn't remember what NASA stood for. Yeah, it's the Swedish branch of NASA. Didn't you know in the 90's NASA funded NASA?
The great Swedish space race.
Mhm.
What are y'all doing? Are you going to try to call the black hole at
No.
12:30 p.m.?
No.
I don't
I
think
think we
that's a good idea.
go to bed. Then in the morning we meet Birgit at the school. Like Birdie told her to.
Mhm.
And then we
Poor Birgit, such a saint.
get the
MVP.
liquid, and then we infect the chihuahua, and then we find the black hole.
Great.
We still don't have anything on Becky.
Becky
And we
at large.
still don't know what's up with those teens that apparently broke into an infectious disease lab.
That's true.
Okay, before we go our separate ways tonight, we have something we're gonna have to mull over in the near future. We have an amount of liquid that we're gonna get. Do we infect a small animal and see if the small animal turns into a lizard, or do we infect a lizard and see if it cures the lizard of lizard? Was the principal trying to cure the students, or was he trying to infect them? We need to really think about what his intentions are, because we only got one shot. And if we inject it into a
Science.
lizard and nothing happens, great, nothing happens. If we inject it into a small animal and it doesn't turn into a lizard, we know nothing.
Doesn't the lizard one tell us either way what it does? Because if you put it in the lizard and it stays as a lizard, that means it was a lizard transforming liquid.
Or it
Because a
didn't work.
lizard can't become more lizard. But if it does turn into a person, I guess, is that what happens when you cure lizardism? Then that means it was a cure.
It
And then
just
if something
disappears.
else happened, like it transforms into another dog, God forbid a chihuahua, then we know it's just a transformation liquid in general.
The mathalons are really,
I am so
really.
sorry. Wow, I need to make a mathalon team.
We're gonna take a break while these mathletes figure out what they gonna do with that liquid, yo. And they're all gonna roll d6s
I
to
don't
find out.
like it.
I don't know.
You can't make us.
What about 3?
It all depends on what everybody else gets.
No. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
Sean and Logan gotta roll again.
No, I didn't roll
What?
an actual
I
6.
rolled a 6.
I rolled a 3.
There you go,
Okay.
Sarah.
Lucas is the winner.
Good.
Okay, we'll be back.
I'm always the winner.
Well, hey, Sandy Beaches. and Logan.
I'm back.
He's back. We're back. We last left our kids in front of Jonas's house, arguing furiously about how to test chemicals to find out whether they make lizard or cause lizard.
Or
What
cure
are you-
lizard.
Cure or deadly poison?
And the end of that conversation is, well, you're outvoted, Lucas. So that's the plan that we're gonna do tomorrow.
So how are you guys getting home?
Rudy,
Are you going home?
Yeah.
What? Okay.
I'm gonna call a Rudy.
unless you guys want to sleep
A
over.
good Rudy.
Oh, that might be fun. Prom got canceled, so.
That's true.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, do you have
Really
any more
have
of
a change
that
of
pound
clothes.
cake?
Yeah, like 5 pounds of it.
Perfect.
Chilled and ready to go.
Let's go black out on some
Liquid
pound
and
cake.
loaded.
Liquid pound cake. Tequila pound cake. Okay, you guys will have to roll move
Got
to
it.
get where you're going.
Oh, I
Where
didn't add my 2
going?
bonus dice to that. Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on and add your dice.
Oh my gosh.
Great, 2 successes. So you get to pick one extra thing. And
I
I'll tell you
would.
this before you pick.
That's great.
So while you are driving around, you notice, because Rudy is just like kind of incognito, no one's expecting an electric blue scooter and sidecar combination.
Yeah, with sidecar.
You notice that there are several blacked out government type vans driving around with the Center for Disease Control.
NASA.
Okay, Sarah, I have a question.
No questions.
What
Yes.
is the ADC? Is that
ADC
it?
is the Disease Control
Okay,
Agency.
okay.
Agency for Disease Control.
Okay, perfect.
So that is the vans that you see.
Okay.
Like, they're driving around or they're like stopped and a man is looking at us with binoculars?
They're patrolling.
Okay.
I'd like to remain undetected.
Okay, cool. Great. Continue on, my friend. You remain undetected, but you just notice that, they're stopping people on the road. They're doing like a drunk driving stop essentially, but instead it's for this mystery disease.
Just get up on the sidewalk and go around.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like, wait,
Vroom, vroom.
stop! Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Officer, we're not lizards, we're just drunk. Goodbye.
We're about to get drunk on pound cake. Bye. All right, cool. So you're at your house.
Perfect.
Perfect? I don't know.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Now can I have my wrench back?
Yes. With great power comes great responsibility.
Thank you.
And you're gonna need that wrench when we go to the burger stand in 3 days at 4:07 because I left a
2
note in the
days.
principal's office to meet us there. 3 days.
Said 2
From
days.
2 days from yesterday. So yesterday, and then the 2 more days, 3 days.
Why did you do that, Birdie?
Because then when we confront him with the information that we're going to get from our experiment tomorrow, we can either say, who is poisoning the students that you're curing? Or why are you poisoning these students? We're here to cure them.
And what if he brings the government with him?
Then we're just like, no, we're just here at the restaurant getting burgers. We don't know anything about that. I thought
Right.
this through, Lucas.
Because that's totally how that's going to work.
Mhm.
I don't think you did, but it's fine.
And Mick's going to be dressed up as a waitress, and she's going to bring a milkshake, and bam, inside that milkshake is a wrench.
What does
That'll
that
throw
have to
a
do with
wrench in his
anything?
plans.
She's gonna get him.
That's how we'll get him.
Hmm.
Are you guys planning on doing anything fun for your sleepover, or are you just like crashing and then getting ready for your
I'm gonna offer this
big day?
refrigerated liquid pound cake to Birdie, and then I'm gonna go pass out.
Is Alex here?
Does Alex sleep over?
Yeah, sometimes.
You depends on if his car is here. I would say probably not.
Here, we can
since
roll for it, Sarah.
Okay, roll for it.
You ready?
Oh, he's here.
Perfect. Great. I'm gonna get real drunk, and then when Mick passes out, I'm gonna go stick metal things to Alex.
Roll again, Abby.
Okay.
Okay, he is asleep. He's in fact asleep upstairs.
I have doffed my rocks.
What have you
Doffed.
donned? If you've
I-
doffed the rocks, what have you donned?
It's just like, you know, in movies when like you pull apart like a bead curtain and they all fall to the ground.
Mm.
That's
Or
what
when
happens on the
Cinderella
dress.
spins and all the
Yeah, and
rocks
it's just
fall off.
Instead of
Now I'm
instead
just
of
in a normal
sparkles,
prom
it's
dress.
oh, just the rocks. There was a dress under the rocks. It wasn't
Yes,
just
yeah.
held together by. It wasn't only rocks. Cool.
yeah.
You're only in a dress. What do you do now?
I go get something metal. But I'm smart, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get a bunch of different types of metals. So we're gonna have some iron. We're gonna have some aluminum,
Look
copper.
at this science.
What other metals are there?
Hmm.
Steel?
Lead.
Lead? I get some lead. This is the 90s. There's lead in pencils. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna go into her dad's room where I assume Alex is sleeping. And I'm
Do you
going
want
to.
to sneak to do this?
Do I have to?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll sneak.
I mean, you don't have to, but the repercussions will be
You
higher.
always have your shame to back you up, so.
Is that once per mystery or per session?
Session.
session.
Okay.
Your scar is once ever.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, I don't want him to wake up, but I want to, like, I don't know. He has 5 toes. I have 5 metals. I'm gonna stick a little bit of metal to each of his toes and see which ones stick.
This little piggy.
This little piggy got lead,
Eat lead.
and this piggy got a whole cast iron skillet.
Okay. You are you okay, I'll say it this way. You just got to roll something.
Okay. What if I check my shame though? Then do I still have to?
I think you roll first and
Yeah, you
then
roll
you check
first.
shame.
Oh, okay.
In case you
I'll
succeed.
I mean, it's not too hard to stick metal to someone, so I think sneaking makes the most sense so that he doesn't wake up.
That's fine.
You're not gonna force.
This piggy gets lead.
If you get the fact you can make someone unconscious.
Oh, you're so sneaky. He wasn't wearing any socks. You were like
Nice.
so lucky that he just kicked off his socks in his sleep.
Mhm.
So and it's like a cacophony of like middle-aged man snores in there. So you're just you can like
And middle-aged robot snores.
you just hear you just scurry, 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 and scurry, 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 scurry. And you don't see any signs of magnetism. You're doing it to his toes, right?
It doesn't work on his toes, and I'm gonna put it on his arm where Vic said it like stuck to him.
Okay. No toes, no arm.
Both arms?
No, both arms.
His mouth.
Okay, for good measure, can I try her dad?
You hear? Yeah, you hear? Gardenias.
Not the
When
lilies.
petunia feed.
Oh, okay. There's no metal.
No sign of magnetism
What?
at the moment.
Okay. Well, great. Then before I leave, I'll just like rest my hands over Alex and give him a bunch of bad nightmares because he's still on my list. We're gonna get
Okay.
him. Be like, next full moon, I'm coming for you in your sleep,
You like
buddy.
rearrange his socks so they'll be on the wrong feet. He'll get off on the wrong foot. Okay, cool. Done. Dad's sleeping better than ever. Anything else?
I'll tell Lucas that. No magnetism. She's losing her mind.
Lucas is already asleep. He was dying. He has a strict
Well,
bedtime.
then I'm just gonna do for completeness sake, make sure Lucas doesn't have magnetism going on. Ooh, and then I'm gonna try Mick and make sure Mick didn't say, "Oh, it stuck to him because I magnetized it, and then it stuck to normal person." But if everyone is non-magnetic, I will go to sleep. And only if everyone is non-magnetic. There's laughing, which makes me think that someone's
I
gonna be
think
magnetic.
Lucas is magnetic somehow. It's what I really want. Somehow the ice and the skates like his feet have actually magnetized.
No one is magnetic. I just love the idea that you're now the magnet investigator.
That's fine.
So
I'll go with my friend.
sleepy time. All right, and then morning, another bright Swedish morning on a Saturday. What does your dad do on a Saturday, Mick?
I think the flower shop's open.
Okay.
I think he works like 10 to 4 maybe every day or something.
Okay. Is he like a wake you up with pancakes kind of and lingonberry sauce kind of dad, or is he like a let the kids sleep, I gotta go to work kind of dad?
I don't think he's a cook.
Okay.
But he probably tries to make it fun. Maybe Alex cooks. And that's
Okay.
He comes
complimenting.
to get the skillet out of where I'm
Magnet.
sleeping.
They're magnetic pancakes.
Where did that cast iron skillet go? And our
Anal
copper
service.
egg pan. And the lead pipe under the sink?
The entire
Aluminum plane frame.
Yeah, Alex has just made you. He's a health nut, so he's made
I
like
forgot.
whole grain,
Well,
vegan soy.
God, Alex, did you know I invented veganism?
Oh my gosh, no! Have a
We have
pancake.
so much in common.
Apparently, we do. What are your
Whoops!
thoughts on
And I
ibuprofen?
throw a knife down. Not a knife. That's aggressive. I drop a spoon by his arm.
And he goes, he catches it, and he's like, "Oh,
Oh,
watch
that was
it
a
there."
good catch. Hand it back to me, please.
He hands you back the spoon, and he says, "Easy there, tiger," and continues on squeezing fresh soy milk from the soybeans.
just milking a soy milk bag.
Birdie, what are you doing?
Tell you later.
Fine.
Unless he's occupied with that soy milk, and then I can just tell you now.
He seems pretty
Abby,
occupied.
what does Alex do?
What do you mean?
What's his job?
I
What's his
don't.
occupado?
He's a soy milker.
He actually works at a car demolition place. He's the thing that hangs from the crane.
He's an electromagnet for a living.
It's a Tesla coil.
Alex Tesla coil. Tesla.
It's in his name. It's the family name. A long line of Tesla coils.
I don't think Mick knows. I think Alex is around it, like non, not. It doesn't seem like he has a schedule, but I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
Is he like? Would you think he's like a craft-a-core kind of person, or like a loopy person, or would you think he's more of like a blue collar? The two main industries in Sweden are either
He's blue collar vegan for sure.
blue collar vegan. Got it. Okay, great. So
Trendsetter.
job TBD, but definitely not part of that craft-a-core
Yeah.
crazy. Cool.
He has too
Great.
much crazy to be also craft-a-core loop crazy.
Yeah, I
Let's
mean
not
that would
just
just
give
be
Sarah
that-
go free cards with craft-a-core associates all over the place.
No one else can be associated with craft-a-core. Great. Okay. Well, we'll get into that later. I just didn't know if you had any ideas. Okay. Your dad wakes up, eats, gets ready to go. Like putzes around and is like, "Hey kids, how was prom?" And then they're like, "What is this?" You're like eating your whole grain pancakes with lingonberries, and you're just like in the middle of a big chomp when they're like, "What? We heard that announcement last night about these teens breaking into craft-a-core. Do you know anybody like that? Like, who would do that?"
No, Mr. Mick, we would never know anyone who would break into anything. That's not
Yeah,
the crowd we
breaking
hang
and
with.
entering is strictly against our teenage rules.
Is it illegal? Yes. That's why we don't do it.
We
That
do
is the
not.
one thing we know in life.
And they're like, "Have you heard anybody at school? Like, this isn't a big town. Like, do you know who would do that? If you guys, I mean, I know you guys wouldn't. I mean, you were busy at prom, and Lucas is the team captain of the mathlon.
Yeah. How do you know
Hockey
about the mathalon?
I'm sorry, I meant hockey. But
Word
who would,
travels fast.
No, we don't know anything.
okay, well,
We don't
just
hang out with those crowds.
I want you guys to be safe, and like, I don't want any mystery disease, anybody getting any mystery diseases. That's pretty scary.
Well,
I mean, we have a pretty good history of not being affected by the weird things going on in town. I don't know if that's the same for you. So if you're gonna be worried about somebody,
I don't know what you mean. What are you talking about?
it's just something that Guru Pedal on the Pond says sometimes. I don't know. You just have to interpret it how you want to.
Is Guru Petal leading your dad's weddings and your mom's renewal their vows?
Was that a mixed dad
Yeah,
asking or a
yeah.
Sarah
That
asking?
was that was a mixed dad asking, and also Sarah.
I don't know, but that's a good thing that I'm gonna propose. So
Because I cannot wait to meet Guru Petal. You talk about her all the time, and she really helped me. Her advice to me about gardening.
we have a way to impact everyone around her in a positive manner.
I understand chrysanthemums in a whole new way. So with that, they're both gonna putz off to whatever it is that Alex does, and your dad's gonna run to the shop. And you are free of their parental supervision to do whatever legal shenanigans that you want to do.
have we ever done a legal shenanigan in our life?
Can a shenanigan be legal?
That's
the
the real question. Okay,
think
let's
it's
go break
mutually
into
exclusive.
school.
Go break into school. On the way, Mick, I just want to say that I tried to stick a lot of metal to Alex last night and nothing stuck. So maybe it was all in your head and you don't have to worry about that anymore. Maybe it was transient magnetosis.
Yeah.
Those aren't words.
I mean, that sounds
Transient
right.
is a word, yeah.
No.
I mean, I checked all of his toes. I tried 5 metals. I tried his arm. I tried your dad's arm. I tried both of you guys. No one is magnetic. I didn't try myself, but I put
Why
that
did you
spoon
think
down
we
today.
were magnetic?
I was 3 pounds of cake in. My
She left no stone unturned.
Why?
Maybe.
Dude, were you worried that I checked you for magnetism, Lucas?
Yeah, obviously. Everyone knows hockey players are magnetic.
Let's leave.
Hmm.
Okay, we're
We
gonna
meet
go meet
Birgit at
Birgit.
school.
Yeah.
I won't make you guys roll move because it's the daytime and, craft, of course, not being too crazy yet. Where are you meeting Birgit? In front of the principal's office?
Oh, in
Outside?
homeroom. It's
Probably
at the front
Saturday
door.
homeroom.
Yeah,
Can she
Saturday
get into
homeroom.
Saturday homeroom, or do you need to break in first?
Oh, I guess the school is probably locked.
It's
Oh,
That's never stopped us
probably
before.
someone in the school,
Yeah.
like a janitor or. We
Mhm.
could contact someone to get in,
Oh, yeah.
or we could
should.
break and enter.
Let's contact.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm not going to, but someone should.
Yeah, I'm not going to either.
Why am I doing? Then let's
have
just break and
Because
enter.
hockey players are magnetic.
Yeah,
I
you
mean, we
probably have like a
are.
personal trainer or something that you could get into the school. You're like, oh, you gotta stretch, and I can only do it at school. I don't know how sports work.
I might. Maybe the coaches at school. Okay,
Well, you could
sure.
roll contact and then make it so.
I'll roll contact, though I have a condition, so.
Okay, wait. Okay, maybe I can do it, and you can go do something else that we need in order for this plan to go up without a hitch. We have to have another object that we don't currently have.
No, I am not being involved in the capture of small
Okay,
animals.
Mickey, you go get that fish.
Birgit is here, and she's
No,
like,
Birgit's not the
"You
small
guys."
animal.
No, okay, I have a plan.
Birgit's here. She's like, "Hey guys, yeah, like I'm here. I don't really remember what we're doing. It was so late last night, but man, you were really convincing, Birdie. I just feel like you really saw me, and you
I know,
just really
yeah.
got me.
I'm
Uh,
magnetic.
so-
Birgit, do you want to
so
learn how to make shit?
always. I like making photos.
What?
Okay, let's go, Birgit.
She's like, wait. Before we go, um, I'm pretty sure I meant to tell you this last night, but then just so much happened with Becky and the dance, and it was so overwhelming. And then you kind of triggered me a little bit, Mick, but that's fine. But when I saw Becky, I realized that this is probably all a hoax. This craftcore thing is a hoax. There is no contagion. There's no one breaking into things. There's no international conspiracy. It's a fake. I know it.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I
How
think
do you
you're.
explain the shimmering
She didn't see
thing?
it.
And then she holds out her hand, and then she says, I have it too. Only because I feel like I can really trust you, Birdie. And she holds out and she pulls down her sleeve.
Mhm.
And you see a little patch, nodey, bumpy kind of patch that is green.
Uh-huh.
Birgit, I have to cut your arm off. I'm sorry.
Birgit, you about to get got?
Birgit, you about to get got.
She's like, I know. She's like, I think this is what Jonas had. It's. They call it the ugliness.
Okay, rewind. Back to before you made me very uncomfortable. You said this was a hoax, and then you proceeded to disprove the hoax. You said this is a hoax. Proof of it not being a hoax, Birgit. What do you mean?
She's like, no, I never broke in. I'm not an activist. I think Crafticore has been. I don't know. They're behind it. I don't know how.
So it's a
Something's
false
in the
flag.
water?
I don't know. Maybe it is the water. She's like, I just know there's a bunch of kids missing, and we're getting this weird symptom, and nobody.
You.
And she's like, we are getting this weird symptom, and there's no lab that was broken into. Crafticore is hiding something. This is not. There's no contagion quarantine.
Do you know
They're
anything about a black hole?
Oh yes.
Oh my god! Why didn't you tell us any of this earlier?
You didn't ask. Because I didn't trust you very much.
Oh, okay.
God, you don't know how many times we've saved your life.
She's like, okay, I know that if I go to the quarantine camp with the ADC, that I'm never coming back. Like, you can't let Crafticore get us. Like, the kids that go to the quarantine camp just never come back. I need to get to the black hole. That's where people have been trying to go. That's where things are safe.
Where is the black hole?
It's somewhere in Adelso.
Oh, okay.
And somebody named Louise Tannenbaum is helping all these infected kids. She knows something about all of this.
Well, why can't you just go to Adelso?
I don't know where it is.
Adelso's a big island.
And also, you guys asked me to help you first, and
that is so.
Birdie looked so stunning that I just had to, and I thought I had more time. I didn't know that this would get bigger, and you see it move and get bigger.
I prod her away with my hockey stick, and I'm like, "You put that away right now, and you stay 6 feet away from us."
Birgit, you can ignore him. It's just us. It's just you and me. It's none of the, they're not here right now. Just look at me, Birgit.
Yeah, okay, Birdie.
I have a very important question to ask you. Did anyone stab you with a needle recently?
No.
Principal?
No.
Yarnik hasn't tried to stab you with a needle?
No one stabbed me with a needle. I would notice that.
Make her drink the liquid.
Okay, how did you get this?
It showed up. I thought it was a rash, and then it just didn't go away.
You got a rash? Did you get that rash from a boy? Are you and Jonas?
No, we're not.
I don't know.
I wish. Until he turned green. Am I gonna turn green?
I know. The probability is more than 0, but who knows, Birgit?
Birgit, who's calling this the ugliness?
Oh, that's a good question.
The kids that have
what
it.
Kids? Who other kids have you been talking to? How many kids have it? No!
There's like 10 people missing from school.
Yeah, we know
just
that.
They're missing doesn't mean they suddenly have transferred the knowledge of this ugliness.
I was walking by Jonas's house the other day, and I heard him talking about it on the phone, and he called it the ugliness, and I figured we had the same thing.
Ugly people are allowed at school, Birgit. That's very true.
Being
Birdie.
ugly is now a disease, unfortunately. Okay.
I wanted to help you guys first before I go find this Louise lady
I think
because
that's really
How do you know she's
smart.
gonna help you?
Can I empathize with Birgit during this whole conversation to see if she's in her right mind or if she's like
yeah,
weird?
whacked out. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Physically whacked out, yes. Mentally,
I
we'll
mean,
see.
she's got the evidence.
Oh
Reese,
my god.
Ooh. Oh my god. What to even do with 3 empathize?
okay, so let's see. I get to ask 3 questions.
4 questions.
4 questions. We'll start off nice and simple. Is she lying?
No.
Okay. What does she feel? Like, is it a normal feelings or is she like her feelings seem to be weird?
I would say it's a normal level of stress, like for this situation, but definitely like intense
Mhm. Okay.
stress.
What is her weak spot?
She feels like powerless to whatever this is. So, like she's like gonna be a monster.
Okay. And then what does she want?
She wants to help you guys and then go to Adelso. Try and find Louise.
You are never getting to a Doso girl.
Yeah, we're gonna take her to Adelso. We need to find this lady.
No, this is great. I think that if we have a sample and the cure, that we can really do some shit.
Mhm. Wait,
I'm
okay.
even more skeptical of the science plane that happened
Okay,
while
okay,
I was
okay.
gone.
We gotta clear some stuff up, Birgit. I need you to hold out your arm again. And I want to look at this. Not too close. I want to look. Is it scaly?
Not necessarily. I mean, it's not very far. Like she doesn't have a large degree of
Like,
whatever
is it
it is.
just Birgit's skin is turning green, or is it like she's growing new skin?
No, it is like there is definitely a different texture. It is a different color, and it is not natural to humans. It
It's
is like
becoming a swamp monster.
green, bumpy, kind of.
Green and bumpy.
Like
Green
hive
and bumpy.
bumpy or
No,
what's
Okay.
no, like a new skin texture bumpy,
Okay.
like
Okay, perfect. Okay, great. Well, let's get
not like
inside.
a reaction to something, but like her
This is perfect.
body is metamorphosizing.
Okay, we have 3. We have 4 stops to make at this school.
Uh-huh.
On our homeroom is number 2. So on our way to homeroom, we're gonna stop in the natural sciences classroom or the biology classroom. I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
Where they have like taxidermy
Are we
bugs, like
trying to?
little.
How are we getting in? Are we
Oh,
trying to? Are
we're
we
just gonna break
contacting?
in.
Okay, we're breaking
Or I don't know. We'll figure that out.
it.
But
Okay,
we're gonna. Okay, yeah. We'll get inside, and then I'll tell you
you're
where we're going.
going to the biology room.
And I'm gonna take out the case of like preserved insects. And I'm gonna be like, "What does this make you feel, Birgit? You getting hungry? Yeah. Are you gonna go after those bugs?"
She's like, no, weirdo,
Good.
ew. I
Okay,
like
good.
photos,
Okay,
not
yeah,
bugs.
I'm the weirdo. Green. Okay, great. Well, let's go
I
to
mean, you are kind of weird.
the chemistry room and get some liquid from these vials.
Okay,
Oh my
great.
gosh.
Collecting the
Okay,
liquid.
no,
Do I know what kind of role this needs to be a role? Do I know what skill this should be? No
Probably
idea.
Tinker?
Tinker?
Maybe Tinker.
Move?
Yeah, either tinker or move. While we're in the biology
do
room, I
what
want to
gets
take
stuff?
a microscope and some like of those microscope slides and bring them.
Sure. Do it. Do it.
Do you still have your light Your flashlight?
It's a lantern.
Okay, well, lantern. Great. We're gonna
It's a
solve. We're
lantern?
gonna cross number 4 off right now too. I'm gonna turn the lights off in the room and turn the lantern on. Does Birgit bump into the light?
What? No.
She a moth?
Is she a bug? Okay, great. Just making such good progress. Let's go.
Burger, after we've been inside for so long, do you feel like you need to go back out in the sun and recharge?
Ooh.
Like, what? No, what do you mean? I mean, the sun feels good, but
Are you
like,
thirsty? You want some water?
she's like, I mean, do you have water? I'll drink that.
You'll drink it? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go to the water fountain, pop some water, and throw it at her feet.
She's like, "But these were new shoes."
Do you want to take them off and stand in this water?
No.
Okay, we're getting mixed signals again.
Okay, Birdie, make focus on the task.
We are making a lot of progress. We have ruled out
No,
lizards.
we're
We've
not.
ruled out bugs. We've ruled in and then out and then maybe back in plants.
I don't think you're making any progress, so let's figure out what's in these vials.
Called the scientific method. You want to get it math on.
I am a mathlete, so
My hypothesis is you're a nerd. Let's go.
Birgit is like squeaking in her shoes now, and is just like,
Weaking. Write down mouse.
She's just gotta slosh her way to the chemistry lab.
Who's the best tinker?
Me,
Do you want me to lead you?
if you want.
I guess you can have a +1 because Birgit's there and she uses chemicals. There's a reason why she should have been there.
Okay, that's fine. Unless you want to lead.
Cool. Is there any extra bonus you want to add on?
Could we get us double the sample?
Sure.
I'd like to show off for Birgit.
Okay.
Like
Okay,
a like a
Birgit.
bartender.
Ooh.
Spinning.
oh my
on
god,
his cheeks.
the most
Who needs a
dangerous
centrifuge when you have
ever.
Mick? Cool. Oh my gosh. Mick, where did you learn how to do that? That's so cool.
Thanks.
I've never seen anybody show chemistry bartend before. That's amazing. You should have a science show.
I should have a science show.
And you 100% get some solution of that liquid
Okay.
at a mildly usable, testable percentage.
Perfect. Let's
Okay.
divide that in half.
They're psychically communicating without you.
Yep.
You know, yeah. Okay, because we have
Yep.
subject B.
Yep.
We
Well,
need to
okay.
get to subject
Yeah,
A.
I'll split it in half, and then I want to scrape some of her growth off with something.
Sure. I mean, you're
With a scalpel?
No, just some cells. Just
How do you feel about plastic surgery? You ever wanted less of an arm?
just one less arm, and nobody will notice. Yeah, I feel like you'll maybe have to convince her because she's a little
willing to take risks.
That's true for you, for you, Birdie.
Give my friend some of your skin.
I formed a lasting relationship with
That's
her.
true. You did. Tumultuous but lasting.
Yeah, tempestuous and tumultuous.
All right, she'll do it. She'll be like, I don't know what it is. You baby, put on gloves. Like, we don't know what this is yet.
Okay,
Like,
yeah, let's put on some gloves.
I really don't like
Snap 'em.
sharp objects. And she
Well,
just
then
like
just don't look.
closes her eyes. Yeah, she's like, make it quick. Lucas,
Like,
can I
just
hold
like
your
I
hand?
have a screwdriver and I've got it like
You can hold my
vertically. I'm
hockey
like,
stick.
She holds like one end of the hockey stick.
Yeah, the far end of the hockey stick.
What are you doing with the screwdriver?
I'm scraping it off. That's the tool I'm
Okay.
using. And then I'm
Okay,
gonna
got
take
it.
the screwdriver and I'm gonna tap it on my little microscope plate.
Ooh,
The
yeah.
science here is just incredible.
I know.
It's so science.
Then I'm gonna stick it in there and I'm gonna look at it.
I think this is a comprehend roll.
Okay, I can do that.
You see cell walls? Well,
Okay.
Does comprehend have questions? No.
No.
You comprehend that you have never seen any cell like this.
it is a cell, though.
I mean, sure. What wouldn't it be?
Could list a lot of things it wouldn't be.
It is it is a part of a
cell-like.
living organism. Yeah, it is the building block of a living organism, but it is unlike any that you are aware of from like a high school textbook, or you're not like that there is a human cell, that there is
Does
a
it
plant
have
cell.
Does it have membrane-bound organelles?
Oh God, Logan, I don't know. What does that mean?
Bacteria?
Is where?
Is she a
Just-
bacteria?
She's
Don't
not a
give it
bacteria.
any
Fine
information.
then.
Okay, now the science is gonna
She said,
continue.
eukaryote.
Science. Okay.
Now I'm going to rip a hair out of Birdie's head.
She just
No,
like
not
Birdie,
Birgit.
not
Birdie.
Birdie.
Birdie. Oh, not Birgit. Okay.
No, Birgit's been through enough.
Birgit is just
Okay, rip
holding
that
onto
out.
the
I'm
hockey
gonna
stick with
get some tweezers. I'm gonna get this hair in the microscope and see if the cells change in the hair.
no.
Okay.
The cells, her cells don't change Birdie's cells
Okay.
on the
Okay.
hair.
Okay. Now,
Oh Lord.
this is the
Birdie.
last step.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a drop of the solution and drip it onto these cells and see if anything happens.
Nothing happens.
Okay, I rip out another hair. Put it under the microscope. Now put the liquid on my hair and see what happens. See if it turns
does
green.
change.
Oh my gosh!
Like one cell.
Oh my gosh.
If we keep
Get you
watching it, do
locked
more
out.
do more cells change?
I was about to sell this as a cure. You would have been way more ugly, girl.
It's been poisoning people.
It's pretty bad.
You need to get to a doll cell. Like, right now.
I know, but you guys needed my help, so I got you here. What are you even doing with my cells anyway?
They're not your cells anymore. You forfeited them.
You do not want to know.
Okay. Yeah, that's what you know.
Let's just
Okay.
take her to a doll show.
Better yet.
Beeline to Adelso.
Let's just let Birgit do what Birgit wants and let's observe.
What?
Let's go see what a Birgit in its natural habitat's gonna do. Is she gonna go stand in the sun and sink her roots into the soil?
I'm gonna help my friend get help.
Poor Birgit.
She has a lasting relationship with her and she'll take risks with me. What is she gonna do with you? Hold down the head of your hockey stick?
He was the one that brought Birgit into this
Yes,
whole
I
Scooby
made
gang.
Target happen. He's my friend from yearbook.
She took great pictures of him for the yearbook. And the
Exactly.
hockey team.
Okay. Lucas and
Oh,
Birdie, you'll
Birgit.
just have to ride on Rudy with me, and we'll put Birgit in the sidecar so she's separated. But it
Okay.
seems like she can't contaminate us anyway, so it's probably fine.
Probably not. I would prefer her in the sidecar though.
Yeah. As we leave, I'll take that vial of the liquid with us.
Do you?
Yeah, we should keep the vial.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess it seems
Well, I mean,
like carrying
we just
black
can't
oil
leave it
around and
around.
then just
I mean, what else are we gonna do with it?
Leave it up to Sarah to reintroduce it at a later date. Well, it's not leaving my line of sight.
Okay.
just don't let your
Let's
3-year-old drink that.
do not let any 3-year-olds drink that. Cool. You're going to go to Adelso
Yep.
and hopefully find Louise Tenenbaum.
Yep.
I mean, do we have a better lead on
No.
that situation? The answer is no.
Okay. Great.
But Crafticore was contacting the principal, so it's Crafticore who told the principal to infect the students.
We don't actually know if Crafticore was contacting him.
Yeah,
We just know
they
he
were.
was on the phone.
They were a contact in his email.
Oh, they were in his email.
If they're in one DMs, they're in the other DMs.
It's a DM. I mean, why would Crafticore want to infect teenagers?
Because Birgit's
Why are
right.
you
It's all a
sticking
hoax.
up for them now? They're bad people.
No, I don't think
It's a
they're
hoax!
good. That doesn't mean they do things irrationally. They're a
also doing an
science
experiment.
organization.
Birgit, give me
That's not how
contact
experiments work.
tracing of everyone you've interacted with in the past week.
She's like, what's contact tracing? I went to school and I did talk to everybody at school that
You talked
would
to
all
every
talk.
single person.
the same amount. I mean, it's a small school, and I'm
Birgit,
in the
let's narrow
yearbook.
it down to people who you've been in more than 6 feet away, or less than 6 feet away from for more than 15 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
In the last week.
You know anything else about Adelso or this Tenenbaum lady?
Are you asking Birgit that?
Yes, Birgit. These other questions are not important.
She's like, I was just gonna look her up in the phone book.
That sounds
phone book,
incredibly
Birgit?
reasonable. Let's find a phone book. You're officially the 4th member of this team.
I'm just gonna be playing Birgit and myself for the rest of this. Birgit. Yeah, I mean, you could. She's just like, I was just gonna go to the phone book and see if there's any Louise Tenenbaums in Adelso. And there is a phone book like in the front office, I assume, of the school where parents make calls and like the secretary and stuff.
Makes sense.
Probably. Okay, let's go get that, and then we need to get out of the school.
Cool. Take the phone book and run. Look at that
Take
face.
the phone book and run.
I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to look her up, so we could just like rip that page out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Cool. Okay.
Is she in the phone book?
She is in the phone book, yeah.
Okay, good.
So
Okay, I rip out that page. And we hightail it out of this school. School's for losers, especially on Saturdays.
cool. Yeah, you see that when you look out, when you take out the phone book page, you see that it is a residential address. So it's like you assume her home in Adelso that is listed. So if you head to there, you're perceivably helping, like on the way to her house.
Okay.
Should we call her first?
No.
We don't want to give her any warning that we're coming. Then she
That's
can
fair.
hide the truth.
Birgit sneezes and doesn't cover her nose.
Birgit?
Birgit?
I know you're starting to feel comfortable around us. You're not an actual member of the team. You're still on a probationary period, so be on your best behavior. And sneezing uncovered is not helping.
She's like, "Oh, sorry, hay fever." She
This
wipes
is
on
why you're in the sidecar.
Anybody got any snacks? I didn't know I was running away to Adelso today.
You did! Because this is your idea!
I wouldn't have fun. I didn't know I was going right now. I was gonna, pack a secret bag or
Are you hungry? Is the sun not providing as much nourishment as you need? We could stop for some soil.
She's like, yes, I'm hungry.
I keep snacks in the sidecar that's under the floorboard.
Okay. She just rummages and finds like a stick of gum or something and
It's
pops
vegan
in there.
trail mix.
Vegan trail mix.
Just unsalted almonds.
A discarded Swedish fish that was left over from the person you bought the sidecar from.
Okay, Birgit, don't eat that, or I'm really gonna not want to associate with you anymore. And let's vamonos to Adelso.
Yeah.
Vamonos.
Because that's our only real lead.
Okay. Guys, we're gonna have a private non-Birgit meeting. She's right there, so we're gonna so we know Louise exists.
Mhm.
So we could just go talk to her. But we could also give Birgit to the ADC to see what they do with her.
Mm.
No.
What if they just cure her?
Birgit said that the kids don't come back.
There's no way they're just curing them.
We're gonna go trust a strange woman on a different island who goes by the name Black Hole, who's
That's why we're all going with her. There's 4 of us. Probably only one of her.
Mhm.
or the 10 children that are also missing that she's brainwashed
I have my
there.
hockey stick. Not all 10 of the kids are over there. Some of them have gone to the quarantine place.
Yeah.
I can handle lizards.
We've ruled that out. Okay, she didn't want anything to do with those insects.
I can also handle plants.
Hey, Birgit, you can come with us to your mission.
Birgit's just been stuffing her face with, almonds or whatever it was.
More almonds.
The best kind.
Okay. Great. Adelso. That is a little far away. You'll have to roll to get to there with 2 people at your back and an extra person in the sidecar.
We can do it.
Nope.
We can do it. Maybe
Let's
I should have rolled move.
Let me think here. Okay, I'm gonna use my shame.
Okay.
Which
Your
is
shame is.
I'm the dumbest quote in my class.
Mm.
So we
You did some good science earlier.
Oh yeah. So we start on the road here. And I think everything is working not properly. Like the sidecar is weighed down more than it usually is because Birdie, I imagine, is a twig.
A vegan twig.
Vegan twig.
When she's not wearing stones, yes.
Everything else is like weighed down to the back because we have 3 people sitting on one tiny Vespa. And it doesn't seem like we're gonna make it. So I stop. And I just sit there for a little bit. And I'm like masterminding what I'm gonna do. And then I rig up Rudy to counterweight this. So maybe I like take Lucas's hockey stick and I like stick it in there and then I put some weights on it.
How is that the dumbest related to being the dumbest in your class?
Because the dumbest in my class, her shame is really that she's dyslexic.
Okay.
So it's more like
I was thinking, what if you read a sign wrong and started heading us in the wrong direction?
I mean that's pretty
also
funny
a thought
too.
that I thought had to, but it was a shortcut all along.
Yeah. Either way, those are both good.
Yes. Oh, well then it doesn't matter. You get to check it anyway. Just you get to the general area, you get to the area that seems like it's leading up to her house. And you can see that it is a let me get these good descriptive words.
Oh, yeah.
Her house. Actually, can I just show
It's
you
green.
a photo? It looks like, look at that. Like that.
What? Whose house looks like that?
Simple, friendly, Antarctic base.
Yeah, it looks so welcoming.
It's a 2-story house near a small cove on the southwestern Black Lakelands, y'all. The forest grows wild and unkempt all the way up to the square, cracked asphalt surrounding the house. Wheelchair ramps connect to the front door and the underground garage. The first story is painted with bright, scrolling flowers, and the second story is octagonally shaped and has a lot of windows in all directions. It's strange but well built. And you can see that there is a low stone wall with a black steel gate that surrounds the property. So it's not necessarily easy to approach with the wall there. And it's not necessarily like in a suburban neighborhood where,
If it's wheelchair accessible, it's Vespa accessible.
Except for the gate.
The gate's
low
never
stone
stopped
wall
us
and
before.
gate. Steel gate.
Or we could just hop. Does Luis? She knows you're coming, right?
No. We didn't call her.
No, but like she helps people like you, right?
I don't know how this works. I guess maybe she's
That's all
supposed
we've
to.
ever needed. We've just needed the slightest hint of success before we go 100% in. So let's hop this gate.
Okie
Is there like an
dokie.
intercom system by the
Are
gate?
you sneaking?
No, Lucas was probably gonna yell, "Hello, Mrs. Tenenbaum, are you there? Hello."
Okay. You don't make it to the gate. You see that there was a van parked. Black windowed van with some
Oh,
very
now they got them.
scary official looking men with binoculars.
Are they looking at
And
us?
they stop you before you can get to the house and pull you into the van.
No.
Pull 4 kids into the van?
Yeah.
Have you seen his shoulders? They're
Have you
broad.
seen me and my hockey stick?
They are big, scary agents. Okay, if they don't pull all 4 of you into the van, they
Can we say no?
in front of Rudy. You cannot say no. And
I'd like to resist this consequence.
you are going to find out what happens next week.
I'm gonna beat him with a stick.
Logan?
I wanted to do something, but it can wait until next week.
Okay. You have until next
You
week.
better write it down so you don't
I
forget.
know, I'm writing it down now. I'll put it in. capital letters.
Yay! Apprehended.
I'll beat him with a stick.
Oh, peanut butter stick.
I don't like it.
This is gonna go great.
I always love to hear that from Birdie.
Sarah, you're not allowed to look at my notes.
I won't. I already thought about it. I will not peek. Okay, well, this time with 3 kids and a lizard, it has been a real adventure.
We really cram a lot of learning into 2.5 hours.
Yeah, what have we learned?
She
Too much.
doesn't want to eat bugs. She's not attracted to light unless it's the sun. She likes water, but not on her
She
feet.
squeaks.
She squeaks.
What?
She's hungry. The principal
She's
was
hungry.
poisoning the children.
She likes almonds.
Louise Tannenbaum. The ugliness.
As far as I'm aware, Louise does not exist yet, so she hasn't shown up.
May or may not be a real person.
She could be fake.
She
She
could
could
be
be
a
a ghost
trap.
like Alice.
She's the hoax.
Magnetism.
Oh my god.
She's a trap.
We invited
kids
Birgit
with
in.
the
What has Birgit done?
The illness.
Messed everything up.
Birgit has a mystery disease that she did not ask for.
We didn't ask for the mystery disease of you joining the
I
group,
mean,
Birgit.
Birgit just gave us so much information, so
I love her.
Birgit
She needs anti-anxiety medication, but I love
She
her.
does.
is
Maybe the uglies is good for you.
she needs to not be involved with
Uglies
us. I think that would be
she's
anti-anxiety medicine.
hyperventilating on the floor.
Is she exhaling more oxygen than she's breathing in?
Ooh.
Oh, you'll have to find a way to test that. Okay, well, next week, what are we playing, Logan?
Next week, so this week it was 3 children and a lizard. Next week it's no children, which is a key plot point, but it's also an adventure to find new friends with another character that I get to play this time, and it is Martine, the Birgit of Burning Wheel.
Martine is
God, I
Birgit
forgot
of
Martine was involved in this
Yeah,
escapade.
me too.
We were desperate.
Meanwhile,
Are we always?
Sean and I's characters are on a sword-making mission.
And
We
Connor
are
holds
making
the
a
solution
sword.
in his extra dimensional pocket, and he won't use it. So
I'll summon the whatever her name was, the
consort.
consort.
The consort. Yes. Yes, that's right. The consort.
Who knows what's gonna happen? I don't. I don't even know what has happened.
All of it's in the past. It's immediately
Few of us
forgotten.
know.
But you have a week to find out, so watch every episode. We're watching those views, so we'll know if you don't, and we'll be very disappointed.
Remind you. Okie dokie, Smokey. Well, we will see you next week for Children Adventures.
It's all children all the way down. Goodbye.
Ooh.